Good evening and greetings from Jakarta. I'm Suzy Oge, the founder of the Women's Business Initiative International. Unfortunately, I'm unable to be with you in the Netherlands tonight to celebrate International Women's Day. But I couldn't let this very special occasion pass without sending a message to say hello and congratulations on this, the 10-year anniversary of the WBII. We can all be very proud of the positive impact that WBII has made on so many women's lives and businesses through the years. There have been over 400 WBII members from many different countries and many different business sectors. Plus, thousands more women and men have participated in our Start Your Own Business seminars, business development courses, and various business networking opportunities. It's been a pleasure and extremely rewarding to see these businesses flourish along the way. Some of you in the room tonight have been a part of the WBI for many years, some even since the beginning, and many of you I'm proud to call friends. While I'll refrain from mentioning other names, I have to say a special thank you tonight to Charlene Lambert, who has been involved in the WBII even before the glitz of the grand opening 10 years ago today. Charlene was instrumental in helping to secure the initial subsidy and support from the City of The Hague, and she remains deeply committed today. The WBII is successful thanks to our longtime sponsors and the many dedicated and active members, especially those who have, over the past 10 years, stepped forward to share the responsibility and take a leadership role in the organization. The board works hard to keep the WBII self-sustaining today and relevant in the future. I originally created the WBI because I felt that bringing like-minded, ambitious women together would inevitably result in bigger business opportunities for all involved. My not-so-secret wish today, 10 years later, remains the same as it always has been, to see even more women dare to dream bigger about their own business, invest in themselves, and really go for it. The WBII is what you make of it, and that means many different things to different people. For some, it is simply a professional network or a resource, but for many women, it has served as a confidence-boosting starting point from which they could reach out from their own comfort zone to launch or expand their business. I definitely found myself outside my own comfort zone when I landed here in Jakarta 2.5 years ago. I went from my very comfortable life in The Hague, where I had become relatively known in the international community, to the chaos of Jakarta, a big city where the true yet unofficial population is larger than the entire population of the Netherlands. I didn't have a professional network here, but I saw this as an opportunity to move in an entirely different direction. Along with its booming population nearing 300 million people, Indonesia is booming in development, but seriously lacks basic infrastructure. This is the land of opportunity in so many ways, but I'll be the first to tell you it's extremely complicated to do business here. It hasn't been easy to establish my business here, but 2.5 years ago, I would have never even dreamed of where I am now, working in the renewable energy sector on a wide-scale rural electrification project to bring electricity to remote areas. Even though Indonesia is modern in many ways and has, for instance, the most Twitter users of any country, there are still 10 million people living in 12,000 communities without electricity. Although I got into the renewable energy sector doing strategic work for corporate clients, my worlds have collided in the most wonderful way here. There is so much sustainable development needed to be done that the private sector participation is necessary, which means that my experience stimulating economic opportunities for women is most welcome and appreciated in my work. I have become an advocate for women's empowerment through electrification, and I'm passionate about developing entrepreneurial opportunities for women in these remote areas. In line with my own work at the moment, I'm very pleased that the current WBII board is pursuing a strategy to further internationalize the WBII. I look forward to seeing what the WBII can accomplish in the next 10 years. For the past 10 years, we have celebrated March 8th not by focusing on the plight of women, but rather by pausing to look up from our own work and our own businesses, to look around and recognize and celebrate the success of women across a variety of sectors and in all walks of life. Tonight, I encourage you to share your success stories and together continue to imagine the possibilities through collaboration. I see you have a great program ahead of you this evening. And to Beth Strobel, thank you for traveling from St. Louis. As an alum of Webster University and coincidentally a St. Louis native, I will definitely look you up on my next trip home. To everyone, please know that I absolutely wish I could be there to celebrate tonight. Thank you for coming out, for your continued support of the WBII, and please enjoy the evening. I'll close by saying this, and that is true for the WBII as in life, the best is yet to come. Congratulations once again on these 10 years. Have a great night.